What's up, gamers? We are back with more Starfield, picking up exactly where we left off, except for one caveat, which is that I did manage to get the third uniform, the third ensign uniform that we were able to steal. And oh boy, it was, I'm just going to sum it up like this. It was a trap. Like, there's no way that you can get the other uniform during the part of the quest where that's the objective. It's for sure just a red herring to like get you caught if you try to go for that one. It's in a locked security office with a security guard in there. You have to steal it from right in front of the security guard that's sitting at their station. It's like not possible. There's no way. Feel free to prove me wrong, but yeah. But I have it now. I have all three. I think it was Nagata's was the third one. I want to say it might have been Akasaka's. I remember it was like a Japanese sounding name. Whatever, one of those two. But as you can see, I'm like literally right where I saved the game and got off. We just barely got down to Engineering Bay 4, or Engineering Lab 4, or something like that. Our objective now is to, we have to locate the comm spike, but the options it gives me for that is speaking to Dr. Vogel directly or searching for a terminal that might offer information on its exact location. And it occurs to me, I don't really know what we're looking for. It's some sort of device that allows people to, like, intercept transmissions and stuff like that. And they instantly, like, decode them. I don't know. I just read about it in the last video, but I already don't remember exactly what it's supposed to do. I mean, I know what we're going to use it for, which is locating the Galbank transponder from the Legacy. So anyway, let's get right into it. I'm wearing the lab outfit. I have a save right there, so I'm just gonna walk around like I own the place, like I've been doing. I think I even went into like the first room here in the last video. I did load back a little bit. Right, I went in here and I searched this room. But let's continue the search, shall we? Alright, that door is locked with an expert lock. I see there's also an entrance from there. So maybe we can work our way around. Yeah, let's go in this way.
Doctor?
No, he's not acting
Commander
sussy at me.
Natara doesn't have the backing of the scientists here. I'm afraid Commander Woods might be reinstated.
Oh, well, okay.
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
Nope. Right out the airlock you'd go. But I'd try my best not to enjoy it.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back.
Oh, I'm not crazy. She's talking to someone who's invisible, right?
The
I was like, who
engineers
is she
and
talking
scientists here
to?
have a bit of a rivalry.
Ah, yeah, makes sense. I'm like, who's she talking to? I didn't think that was a female voice when I hovered over that person before. And I went up to them and like, yep, no, that's a different person. She's just talking to someone invisible. Yeah, this just straight up got me into that locked room, so it would have been awful silly if I'd wasted a digipick on that. Some good stuff in here. I see there's a vent system, so that might be to my advantage. But right now we're really looking for like computer consoles like this. I know the guy I'm looking for, the doctor, is see, there he is. We can see him downstairs. But we'll do upstairs first, and then we'll go downstairs after. Because you never know where you're going to find the information you're looking for, really. Ooh. Project UCE-86 ComSpike Overview. Mission intelligence is one of the key factors in tilting the scales of war. One can go as far back as the 20th century when Alan Turing invented the Bombay machine to decrypt the Enigma code the Nazis used to transmit messages. True story. It can be argued that having advanced knowledge of enemy tactics, plans, and intentions is of far greater value than superior firepower or numbers. Yeah, of course. Historically, this has been proven so, and thus it is the opinion of Dr. Vogel and his team that the development of Project Comspike should be prioritized over projects designed to provide a brute force solution to potential war. Yeah, I mean, everything I'm seeing makes me feel like the UC is out there, like, preparing for another colony war, and the Freestar Collective is just, like, assuming there won't be another colony war. I don't like the UC. I've said it. Like, if I have to choose sides, we all know I'm going with the Freestar Rangers. Potential military applications. Whether it's quantum encrypted messaging, or other forms of data masking, the ComSpike aims to be a catch-all listening device capable of intercepting and decrypting enemy transmissions. Potential civilian applications. It's unlikely this technology would be shared with the general public unless a tactical weakness were found in the technology. If such a thing were to occur, the ComSpike could be sold to civilian salvage teams. Their crews could use the device to intercept cold signals on planets with high data encryption signatures. I found more typos in the computer entries in this mission, in this space station, than I have found anywhere else in the game. That is for sure another typo. I read it right, but they actually have an extra word in there. Intercept cold signals on planets with a high data encryption signatures. No, it's with high data encryption signatures. No A. Or signatures should not have an S at the end, one or the other. Or hail other ships in areas where data disruption is high. Right. This didn't tell me where it is, though, unfortunately. This says Phase 1. Dr. Gabriel Vogel's project, codenamed ComSpike, is now underway. The scientists are unsure where the idea originally sprang from, as Dr. Vogel is notoriously private, but the concept itself is genius. Having the technology be mobile is a particularly interesting quirk. Interesting. Mobile. It's mobile. I've relayed the details of the proposal to the admirals at Mast. We've secured the necessary funding and will begin construction immediately. Engineers have been given blueprints, but as far as they know, this is simply a standard prototype construction for use in space warfare. The actual details of what is on board will come after the initial phase. That gives me a theory about where I can find the ComSpike, but I'm hesitant to voice it yet. While Phase 1 is not yet complete, the ComSpike is now being developed by the scientists in tandem with the engineers. The two teams will eventually need to be merged, but for now, Dr. Vogel thinks it's best to keep the two teams separated. He feels a fixed rivalry will lead to a more competitive spirit. Some of the engineers and scientists have even placed bets on which project will be finished first, not realizing both are part of the ComSpike project. Ew. So now I feel more comfortable saying, we read about this project upstairs on one of the data terminals. It's too bad they don't have like a database in this game where I can go back and look at the old like things I've read and stuff like that. I love when games do that, by the way. It's my favorite. Being able to just go back and reference things that you've like emails and stuff that you've read. But we read something about they were developing like a prototype ship, like a spacecraft. I forget what the name of the project was, like Project Armadeus or something like that. But then when I look at the project data in the database, it wasn't there. It was just like ComSpike and then like two other ones that seem unrelated. I wonder if like that's what they're alluding to here, is that like the ComSpike is on a prototype ship, and they're like the engineers are like think they're developing like a prototype spaceship, and the scientists are developing this prototype technology, and it's really just one project. I think we also heard like some of the test pilots talking about like one of the like officers said they were looking for more test pilots. Am I imagining that?
The engineers and scientists here have a bit of a rivalry.
Well, that's it for upstairs. Wait, did I? Oh, right. So there's a vent here that I can just open. I'm just gonna remember that's here for now. We'll come back to it. Cause I don't see any reason I need to be sneaky in this part yet. Ooh. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna throw a legendary at me.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Oh yeah, right here, right
Yes,
here. Look at this.
If you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Vogel.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not familiar with the newer tech.
Newer ships are generally easy to fly. I venture you wouldn't have too many difficulties.
You know what I'm realizing now? I heard this conversation before, but not on video. Like afterwards, when I was like walking around the upper level here, I heard these two having this conversation. But like that was after my save. So whoops, my bad. But you've heard it now. They just had it. Who
There's
we got
been rumors
here?
of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it. UC Marines are way too disciplined.
Yeah.
Yes, what?
So this is just a generic scientist and engineer. She's thinking about becoming a test pilot, or he said that they're looking for more test pilot if she's interested. And she's like, I don't know, I'm just an engineer. Whoops, making a mess here.
Another day, another patrol.
Yeah, look, lady, I want to. Okay, well, let's just look and see what she has. I wanted to pickpocket her. This
Let's get
docking port 8 key card. Yeah, I was thinking I should pickpocket people around here because I need to, especially the
Been asked to
engineers
tighten security on this station.
and the
Orders are
officers,
orders.
because I need to find a new way off of this station.
I've been so stressed out
the
thinking
the
about
Jade
this project.
Duck or Jade Dawn or whatever the name of that ship is left. So I need to have like a backup plan for getting out of here. I mean, it says 70%. What have I done? I guess I did do some things. Let me save before I blow it. Yeah, I walked down this hallway to look and see what the rooms were like up here. Like I ended in that room, but then like after I like ended the stream, I walked down this hallway, and then I heard these two in conversation, and I immediately loaded my game because I was like, oh, a set piece conversation. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have walked down here. But that's fine. We got it. Yoink. Okay. We have a docking port 8 key card. I wonder if we can get the other docking port key cards from other engineers here, or if it's just going to be docking port 8 on everybody. So my guy's still in there. We'll make that the last place we look, because I don't know if like it's going to trigger something by me walking in there. Hello. Yeah, I'll take that and this. This is lab number 3. feel like I haven't found a magazine in a while. It'd be cool to find a magazine in here somewhere. Uh-oh. This guy looks like he's going to be like, Ensign, are you supposed to be down? Oh, wait, right. That's right. I'm not wearing the Ensign
Doctor.
uniform anymore. That whole experience made me paranoid. What are you? You're a major. See if you've got a key card on you. Oh, he also has the docking port 8 key card. Well, I already have that, so we'll not take it from him. Safety of our test pilots. Dr. Kang, Mastis indicated that the recent loss of test pilots is in no way a concern going forward for both Project Compspike. Yeah, Archangel. Archangel is the project where they're testing like a prototype ship. So like, oh, it's so interesting that this email is mentioning them both in one sentence, Project Compspike and Archangel. So like maybe those, like the people here think those are two separate projects, but they're actually the same. That's my conspiracy theory. I mean, the more they refer to them separately, the less I think that's the case. But that email upstairs sort of threw me for a loop. They're committed to giving us their best, although it's likely given the accident, pilots will be transferring back to SysDef as part of the reshuffling of departments. That being said, the origin of the mechanical failures should have been caught much earlier, especially considering the very large amount of credits budgeted for safety. I realize all of this was greenlit by my predecessor, but the fact that it occurred across multiple cycles and 2 separate projects is unacceptable. See, now they're referring to them as 2 separate projects, so I take it back. I guess that's not what's going on. Like ComSpike, I can imagine it being like a handheld device also. So maybe I'm looking for some sort of handheld device. It's just such an such a crazy piece of tech. I can't imagine them fitting it into a handheld device. I imagine it more being like a big computer station console or like computer stack. Maybe needing like a whole server room to run it. But like maybe it's just like I have to steal it though is the thing. So in my head I'm trying to imagine ways I can steal whatever this is. Wouldn't it would just dovetail so nicely if it was like integrated into the prototype ship, so I could just steal the ship and that would also be the way I get off of the station. I think I'm gonna steal the prototype ship to get off the station. That's my ongoing theory on how I get out of here. Because there's nothing like I think that's even what Juan recommended for me for getting out of here. Or she said to steal a ship, but I'm down in the engineering section where they're working on a prototype ship for Archangel. But I need to find the ComSpike first. Once more, I'm sending a reminder to all departments that we're doing extensive budget cuts as part of the internal audit into Commander Woods' tenure here. Most existing projects will be allowed to continue provided a realistic roadmap to completion has been submitted. Going forward, all new projects will have much stricter requirements for approval. A checklist for meeting this criteria will be supplied as part of your weekly briefings. So the new commander came in and is shaking things up. Sounds like Commander Woods was more ready to greenlight anything that had potential, but Natara is not having it. Oh, this is a draft of a letter to Commander Natara. Aaron, here's my draft to Commander Natara regarding the budget cut message she sent out to everyone. Let me know what you think. Commander Natara, I understand that some budget cuts are necessary, but I'm worried about certain benefits the team and I were used to receiving from Commander Woods, and I would rather not discuss it on the record. Besides, things are communicated better in person, and I would rather not hear your message through the computer like some ventriloquist's trick. I'm not saying things need to go back to how they were, but I think myself and my colleagues have earned something beyond the meager salary Mast has so generously provided. That's all I'm asking here, compensation requisite of the work we do, and I don't think that's asking for much. If you'd speak to us human being to human being rather than as a mouthpiece for Mast, maybe we can come to an accord. Ooh, that is not going to go over well. I don't recommend sending that. Did you read my draft? Aaron, I sent you a draft of my... I bet Commander Nakara intercepted that message. Because she seems like the type that'd be spying on everyone's internal communications. On behalf of the engineering team, what do you think? Too revealing? Too harsh? I did avoid calling her a dummy, and I changed the line to say mouthpiece. To be honest, I was banking on the benefits from the various projects Commander Woods had us set up. I've got a mortgage back in New Atlantis and a kid on the way. And of course, Dr. Vogel's no help. I don't think he even realizes Project Compspike started out as another bullshit proposal we made up to fatten our pockets. Oh, so they were making up fake projects to basically steal money from Mast. Interesting. That's what they do in the real U.S. military, by the way. They basically pad the bills so that they can get budget approvals for even greater budgets, even though they're like not using the money in actuality, just funneling it to different things. Sorry, don't come for me. Don't come for me, CIA. I take it back. I'm just kidding, guys. It does help that the Compspike project is near completion. Whenever Commander Natara questions one of the projects greenlit by the previous command, we can always point to that as a success. Let's just ignore the inordinate amount of creds put into the safety budget and the procession of dead pilots that make everyone doubt the numbers on the page. The procession of dead pilots that make everyone doubt the number on the page. I feel like that's another typo. It should be makes, right? Am I crazy? Lots of interesting stuff on that computer, but still... we're not getting the, like, quest pop-up that we've got the data we need. Investigation into Commander Woods. Here we go. This is what I wanted more information about. Dr. Eubanks. What's this I'm hearing about an investigation into Commander Woods' activities here? My concern is that he approved the budget for several of our projects, and you served as the primary liaison. Now Commander Natara is telling me we don't have the funds for additional test pilots. You told me our budget was boundless. Clearly, I need to purchase you a dictionary so you can become better acquainted with the meaning of words. Woof! What a that's a very clever burn. I will not let Project Compspike get derailed because some bean counter forgot to carry the one. Once more, I am sending a reminder to all departments that we are... Yeah, read that one. Dr. Eubanks, I would strongly advise you do yourself a favor and don't hit send on that message to Commander Natara, or at the very least omit the part about the ventriloquist. You're playing with Dragonfire here. Oh, this is a reply to that other message we saw earlier. That message is not subtle at all. Certain benefits? Really, Markin? Are you crazy? You're basically admitting you were part of Commander Woods' scheme. We need to lean into the fact that Compspike is working and a success and refer every question to Dr. Vogel. I don't know if he's a savant or just out of his mind, but Dr. Vogel is the kind of engineer who will come into a meeting with a sack full of parts, dump them out on the floor, and pray to a toaster that a pattern emerges. 5 minutes with him and Commander Natara will never question our expenditures again. Dr. Vogel is our buffer against any investigation. The fact that we have him leading Project Compspike is a gift from the universe. Let's not waste it. Dr. Eubanks, you are terminated effective immediately. A Marine will be here to escort you from the premises. Ooh, he must have hit send. Shit. I called it. I was like, oh man, if he sends that message, it's not going to go over well.
I've heard the
And
engineers
sure
say
as
Dr.
shit.
Vogel was an AI. I guess that's their way of saying he's smart. Or boring.
Yeah, I'm hearing good things about Dr. Vogel. Do you mind if I, like, look under your computer real quick? That won't bother you, right? Okay. We've read that. That's the project overview. Phase 1, Phase 2. We've read all that before. I don't know if it was that exact computer, but somewhere in here we read that. This is another vent that we have access to. You can see the dock right in there. Get a little spy of his. Oh, and this is the one that drops down from above, so I don't need to explore that vent anymore. It looks like this door is going to go directly into Lab 4, where
With the engineers and
Dr.
scientists.
Vogel is. Do
It's
I have
all fun
anything
and
else I
games.
need to accomplish on the ground floor here?
Pardon.
I guess there's still some looking around to do. Like over here, over here. Looks like we can look at this giant section. This must be where they're working on Archangel. These look like ship parts, right? I wonder if I can get out there. I mean, I assume I can. They wouldn't let me see it if I couldn't reach it. So that's how it usually goes. Security restricted access node. Requires key? Unlocked elsewhere, so doesn't just require a key. It has to be opened by a terminal. Let me see here. Oh, so this is a security checkpoint that leads out to that other section. Got it. Well, I'm betting if we go that way, it'll trip something. Some sort of alarm, so let's avoid that for now. I'm seeing a lot of... Hello.
I've heard the technology in this station would make the FC surrender before we even started
This is
another
a test
war.
pilot. Weirdly, him as a test pilot, he doesn't have access to the docking bay. I feel like he'd be the one out of all the people I've found that keycard on. You steal my stuff again. You take my stuff again, you die. Just took his cred stick. Probably shouldn't leave credits just lying around inside his locker. I love how nothing here is a steal. I can just take anything I want from this whole space station, apparently. Ew, what's this? Minor utility outfit? I'm gonna take that just because I don't recognize that as something I've had before.
I've heard the engineers say Dr. Vogel is an AI. I guess that's their way of saying he's smart. Or boring.
Oh god. The NPCs are starting to repeat dialogue. United Colonies cap? I'll take that. I'm not sure if I have that either. Calibrated SY-920 pilot spacesuit? Ooh, that came with a pack and a helmet too. I think that's my next disguise to get into the next section of this place. In fact, I bet I can go through that security station wearing that and she'll just buzz me in. I may test that out once we finish exploring. There's a vent here. Wait, didn't I see like another vent? Oh, there's a vent there too. Jeez, so many ways to go. We finish exploring these lockers and then we'll check this vent first, then we'll check the other vent.
Fight anytime soon.
Subtle workwear? I mean, a lot of these sound like semi-familiar, but not enough for me to be sure I already have it. Gotta make sure my collection's complete. Although I may have to move my collection out of my Aquila home, considering the trouble that's been causing. Hello? Where am I right now, actually? Oh. Okay. I'm in some sort of... Oh, right, and this is the other door. This isn't, like, even anywhere special. Like, what the hell? Let's shut this door. I don't want Dr. Vogel seeing me. Spike project. Status. Flight inspection. Project active prototype testing. I mean, the comm spike itself is a prototype. Engineering Bay 4 Lab 4. Version 3.7. Yeah, about flight inspection, though. Hull integrity? Life support. Oh my god. It is the ship. It is Project Archangel does have the comm spike like engineered into it. Bro. And this one updated my quest. The ComSpike prototype ship has been cleared for the next round of testing. Your ship has been moved to Docking Bay 8, which I have the keycard to. I might have everything I need. Per recommended precautions across access to the ship is restricted to authorized test pilots. All pilots will be required to pass through the security checkpoint and confirm their test flight number. Okay. So I need to find a test flight number before I can just walk through that checkpoint. Oh, well, looky here. Okay, let's pick this first. Okay. I just got a whole bunch of isotropic coolant. Evidence. Eubanks and Woods. Oh, I'm gonna learn what Commander Woods was up to.
Can you talk to the commander? Get me reinstated?
Natara's doing you a favor, Marcine. Would you have preferred a court-martial? Dishonorable discharge? Because all of that was on the table.
I would have preferred things to remain as they were, so I made a mistake. But my work on the ComSpike
was and is irrelevant. Dr. Vogel.
So this is a pet peeve of mine, but like if when they're having dialogue and like someone's supposed to like the idea is that Commander Woods here is interjecting, like he's cutting Eubanks off mid-sentence. So Eubanks is saying, but my work on the comms, like, and Woods should immediately, his line should begin immediately so that it sounds like he's interrupting, right? But my work on the comms, but was and is like that, you know? But sometimes in games they stagger the dialogue so much that it doesn't feel organic, you know?
Was and is irrelevant. Dr. Vogel will do just fine without you. Besides, we both know the only reason you were on that project was to bloat the budget so we could embezzle the creds.
Embezzlement.
And to that end, your share of the funds should be transferred to your Gal Bank account shortly.
What am I supposed to even say to that? Those funds are the reason I don't have a job.
You could start by saying thank you. Hell, I even warned you not to poke the bear. Commander Natara being the Ursine predator in this analogy.
Commander
Aaron
Woods
was
is
right.
amazing. I love him.
I should have never hit send.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you screwed up. Royally. But you can protect Dr. Gong and all the King's subjects by keeping your mouth shut from now on.
Did he say
Yeah.
Dr. Gall when the subtitle says Dr.
You want my
Kang?
advice? On some planet at the edge of the galaxy where you can relax for a bit. Lean back. Really dig your feet in the sand. Just get your mind off all of this. Oh, and stop with the sad puppy dog face, too. Makes you look guilty.
And what kind of face am I supposed to have?
The face of someone who got away with it.
Interesting. So, very notably, like, it's been, so far, every piece of evidence I've found has been very directly, unless I'm forgetting one, has been very directly tied to the Crimson Fleet. This piece of evidence has nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. In fact, it is evidence of corruption in the ranks of the UC Navy, which is very interesting that counts. Okay. So I assume my quest updated, right? So what's it saying now? I've learned the comm spike is being held at Docking Bay 8. I'll need to find a way past the checkpoint in order to access the ship right. Right, so that's my main thing now, is finding a way past the checkpoint. I guess there's no reason for me to not go in here now. Let me just do another save since I've done a lot of stuff. Uh-oh. Ooh. My game froze real hard when I did that save. If you watched the last video, you heard that I ran into a problem in this game where it wasn't letting me do manual saves. That I do not like how long that took. But we're gonna carry on for now because it did eventually go through.
Intercepting transponder data in the Hoffa system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. What she doesn't know won't kill her.
Oh, sketchy. So he's saying that the risk is increasing by a factor of 2, but he's not going to tell the commander. No wonder all the test pilots are dying if that's his attitude about things. You won't mind if I just, like, steal some shit you have sitting around here, right? So I can't talk to him. I can also look on his computer. Let's look on his computer. So I've got the status and updates for the CommSpike project here also, but I already read that. Urgent pilots needed. Commander, the fact that I'm writing you at all and not relaying this through the usual medium should speak to the urgency of the situation. In short, we need pilots, and we need them now. I'm aware that we are understaffed, and that has slowed the process of recruiting new pilots. I'm also aware that operational secrecy requires background checks and non-disclosure agreements and a stack of paperwork that would extend from here to mast. Let me remind you, however, that the importance of the project is such that any delays could cause irreparable harm. That is why I'm proposing an alternative solution. We have many soldiers on the station, some of whom you personally have brought on and deemed to be trustworthy Marines of high moral character, and I take it a good share of these intrepid souls have flown a ship or two in their lifetime. Which brings me to my point. For the CommSpike, we don't need ace pilots to gather the necessary flight data. Would it not make sense to use who we have here? Oh, so that's why they're extending it to, like, engineers and other Marines on board. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's a good idea, Dr. Vogel. I don't hate it. That's why everyone's just carrying around the key card that gives access to that port. Alright, it saved much smoother that time. I just, like... I wanted to save again and I was hesitant because I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but... I just saved because I want to talk to Dr. Vogel, but I don't want that to, like, accidentally screw up the quest because I already figured out the things I need to know.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
Oh, he does not like being disturbed. I'm with the engineering team. I need you to hand over the comm spike. I'm doing work on the comm spike. I need to access the device. Are you the person in charge of Project UCE 86? Sign? What sign?
The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait.
Well, I'm not a visitor.
Did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising.
Yeah,
Ever since
I don't think
Commander
they...
Natara took over,
They got you with
the
that.
priorities have changed.
Another one who's of the scientist who's not a fan of Natara, huh? Except everyone else is not a fan because they were embezzling money and getting rich. You're just not a fan because you're just a weirdo, huh? Are you the person in charge of Project? You know, I'm gonna ask this and then I'm gonna back out of the dialogue. I'm not gonna say either of these.
Oh, yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
I knew he'd have some funny, eccentric response to that question. I'm not gonna... Good job, man. I need to go find my way to steal your pet project, so I'm gonna leave now. Shoot. Oh, right. Okay, so there was one event I didn't go through, right? I went through that one, but wasn't there this one? So I've got to assume that this vent gets me around that security checkpoint. Otherwise, I don't know what the point of it is, so fingers crossed. Ew, so this drops me down into somewhere. So before I go down there, I mean, I feel like having on the scientist uniform probably provides me good cover. But I also, like, they went out of their way to give me a whole setup for this. Here it is. Advanced SY-920 pilot space helmet. I mean, I gotta assume that putting these on is important to maintaining my cover, right? Ooh, what a look. Man, let me get the full thing. I'm gonna laugh really hard if they like immediately identify me as an intruder because I'm not wearing the scientist outfit anymore, but in fact, this is a good place to save. I'm gonna save with me looking down into this hole. I'm gonna walk around like I own the place wearing this pilot outfit, and hopefully I won't regret that. The game is freezing again. I really don't like this. I'm gonna have to go... Like, as soon as I get done with this mission, I'm going to go back to Aquila City and continue clearing out that house. It sucks that I have to do that, but I think it's causing these problems with my save file, and God, it sketches me out. I don't want the game to break on me, you know? I don't want to have a corrupted save file. Alright, it went through, but that is really uncomfortably long, how long that takes. Alright, where are we now? I wasn't sure at first, but I've used that power like in front of people before. I don't think they see my hands glowing or anything. I think it's just like, it's just for me. Oh, well, I'm out in the middle of it now, so let's see if my new disguise is gonna work for this. I don't see anyone yet. But there's people down here. Hello. These bother me. Like, every time I see them, I'm like, does the game really expect me to like be modding my spacesuits and stuff in the middle of missions? Is that what the devs thought was going to happen? Because I can't imagine anyone does that. I never found an engineer outfit. I feel like that'd be maybe more appropriate for this area. I mean...
Dr. Vogel and the team have done great work these past 2 years.
Alright, well that person at least doesn't seem concerned about me. This disguise seems to be working for them at least.
Pardon?
Yeah, same with them.
I'm anxious my project is going to be cut.
Oh, yeah. A lot of that going around. Alright, well, can't get anywhere else without going up.
Yes?
Yeah, this disguise does seem to be working.
Station seemed busier. We've got word of some suspicious behavior on the station. Commander Natara has asked that we be on alert. Well, I haven't seen
Really?
anything suspicious.
Yeah, right.
From what
Me
I
neither.
heard, they could be wearing a Marine outfit. So stop anyone you don't know.
Well, I'm not wearing a Marine outfit. I'm wearing a test pod outfit. I'm just... You know the saying, curiosity killed the cat? Well...
Doctor?
Doctor? Oh, because I'm indoors, so I'm still wearing the... Well, whatever, it's working. It's putting in work for me, right? I forgot, I still look like this. But, it fooled the guy.
With the change in leadership, security's been beefed up. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
I think this is the other end of that security checkpoint that I already made it past. Oh yeah, here's the security officer. It's very tempting to I've seen this remote turret control on a few different stations. I could make them kill the Marines and stuff here. But I was sort of instructed by UC Sysdef to do this without bloodshed if I could. I'm gonna open the door though. You're not.
I've heard the engineers say Dr. Vogel is an AI. I guess that's their way of saying he's smart. Or boring.
Oh, it's already open? I was more so referring to this door. Is there just no way to open that door? Ooh. Alright, well, keep up the good-ish work, I guess.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
Shit.
No can do, soldier. You're gonna need approval from Dr. Vogel.
I better not be getting sick.
Alright, well, I think I accidentally tripped what's supposed to happen if you come in from the other way. But it worked out okay because it let me back into this room. Oh, here are the docking ports. Okay. I'm gonna finish looking around this room. That's clearly the way I'm supposed to go. So you know how we do it. We go everywhere we're not supposed to go first. And then we go where we're supposed to go second. Because, I know I'm, going a little overzealous with searching this place, but as I mentioned in the last video, I'm pretty sure I'm not flight control restricted area, no admittance. Employees only behind this point. Oh, docking ports 5 through 9 are this way. Well, I have the key to docking port 8, so this is the way. Hello. Festive poncho. Wow, that was like a huge upgrade. Well, oh, you know what it is though? I'm dumb. It's reading as an upgrade because I'm wearing the stupid pilot suit thingy, which I think just saved my butt with that accidental tripping of the security point. But for a minute I thought oh, I just got a major upgrade, but it's probably not actually an upgrade at all. We'll pick it up though. You never know. It might end up being good. got that wetware before. Where is this taking me? I'm gonna try saving again. Hopefully it'll just go through. Oh man. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Whew,
Things have
so we
gotten
got
real tight since Commander Natara took over for Commander Woods.
UC Marine,
soldiers don't like it.
UC Recruit.
I've heard the technology in this
this
station
is
would
the
make the
officer.
FC surrender before we even started another war.
Nothing
We've been
we're
asked to
stealing.
tighten security on the station. Orders are orders.
It's really fun hearing them talk about how they've tightened security on the station while they've just got this rando walking through their like secure area, like picking shit up randomly, looking at the computer screens. Only S1. Oh shit, that does not flash on the screen fast long enough for me. Control center password can unlock.
Secure.
Control center password. How about you two? Do you guys have this password? No.
Pilot?
You? Oh, see, he called me pilot too. I think that pilot thing is actually putting in work for me. I wasn't sure it would, but so at least the second
Everything looks
NPC
clear.
that's acknowledged I'm wearing it. Okay. Well, I assume that the thing I'm looking for is in the safe. That's not a crime to unlock. So let's go for it. Master locks, my favorite, because they take like 10 years to solve. Wait, what? Interesting. So only 1s and 2s fit in this first ring. So I have to use a 1 here. I usually try to avoid that, but I think I feel like it's telling me that that's avoiding it's not an option in this case. Does that work? No. So neither of these are going to work. Alright, well. That works, and then I can do that. I mean, there's only 3 on this level, so I guess we're going to have to use a 2 and a 1 again. We still have one left for the final ring here. Ooh, and I think we're done. Nothing useful in there. Ooh, some cred sticks. Stealing their money right in front of them. Hey, keep up the good work with the Titan security or something you were talking about. Crazy. Alright, so that's the way we're supposed to go. So, you know, of course we're gonna go this way first.
The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
It's tough not seeing any action, but securing a station like this is a pretty important duty.
Right. Important. Yeah, you're doing a great job securing the station, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh, see, ID card reader, but I only have the one for 8, so I'm not even going to click those because I'm worried it's going to sound off an alarm of some kind. I will check these dudes for, like,
There's rumors
maybe they have a
Commander
key card
Natara
one of
was
the ones
brought on
over
to
here.
investigate the old commander. 2 weeks later, she's in charge.
Yeah, she found out he was embezzling money, so... this, I guess? Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll go to the other one. I don't see anything else here. Yeah. Yeah, that works. And then this. And then this. And then this. I'm getting faster at those. And Austin, I don't need one of those. What a waste of a digipack. rather find a digipick in that chest than one of those. Alright, okay. Enough lollygagging. I guess we're gonna go steal prototype stuff. Oh, it's all coming together now. I just realized. Gosh, I mean, I feel like I have to steal all these now because it looks like it's an upgrade even though it's not. It's all coming together in my head now because that's why they were like, you're not going to be able to leave for a while, and they made me like take the Jade ship here and all that jazz. It's because I'm getting a starship from this mission. That reminds me. Oh, I do have an extra slot for it. Phew. Yeah. So I found out the max limit on ships you can have in this game is 10. Found that out the hard way when there was a ship I really wanted to take, but I was already at my limit. So I sold all the extra ships I've been just keeping around. I think I can look at all my ships here, right? I've got my new baby, my new fighter jet. The Frontier for nostalgia's sake. The Kepler R, because I got that as part of a quest also. I mean, it's basically just my 2 custom ships right now, and the ones I've gotten as part of a quest. And I'm planning a 3rd custom ship that's just like a Omega ship. There's the Wanderer, the Razor Leaf, that was from the Mantis quest. This actually isn't a ship I got as part of a quest per se, but it's unique because it's a first ship and they don't exist anymore because I killed them all. I mean, I think you could only get this type of ship during that quest, so it's kind of a quest ship. Then we have the Star Eagle for my Freestar Rangers quest line. The UC Prison Shuttle, of course, which inspired me with that the bridge that they have on the top there. Those landing thrusters too are also the best thrusters in the game as far as I can tell, and they come from only from Hope Tech. Hope Tech's got some good shit, even though they're just like they just do commercial ships. And then of course I've got the Varun Prophecy too. That's the only non-quest related ship I have, but it's like a really nice Varun ship. I had a Varun Prophecy 1 that I sold because I got the number 2. So I mean, and this thing is massive. Like, it's so big on the inside, like ridiculous. Like 3 levels and like giant rooms that are mind blowing. I just want to keep, for when I work on my Omega ship, I'm gonna definitely like look at the parts used in this ship, try to figure out how they made this work because it's crazy big. But yeah, I think I'm about to get a new quest-related ship from this one, so I may have to make a cut. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, though.
With the change in leadership, security's been beefed up. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
She doesn't have anything, any special key cards or anything either. Ooh, it's my favorite type of chest. I almost didn't notice it. Ooh, don't mind if I do. 4,000 credits too. Oh, this chest is just full of good stuff. I'll leave the rip shank though.
Another day, another patrol.
It doesn't look like you're patrolling. It looks like you're sitting on your lazy ass to me. But all right, well here's number 8. So we're obviously saving my game before I get into it. I have a feeling as soon as I open this thing up, shit's gonna hit the fan. Prototype ship. This is exciting. I hope it's really cool looking. I'd love to get a nice cool looking ship out of this mission. Ooh, I think we're done here. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I've left undone on this station that I want to do, but no, I don't think so. I think, yeah, let's do it. Enough lollygagging. Enough shenanigans. It's time. Time to get in some trouble. Alright, well, me boarding the ship didn't trigger anything. There's a downstairs. I just came from up there. Where's this go first? Okay. There's no one on board this thing, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. So I should be able to just take my time in here. Please fix. It is just a prototype, still a work in progress, so to speak. Oh, this is the cockpit. Okay. Well, we'll go there last. Let's look what's down here. Just like some science stations. This is pretty swanky for a military ship. Oh, right. That's to the landing bay, but we're docked on a space station in space, so that's no point to that right now. Alright, to the cockpit then. And don't mind if I do. This is an interesting cockpit design with like stairs up. It's this really tight cockpit. This is probably going to be unique or something. I'm going to have to check out. Well, we're definitely going to be dissecting the ship, whatever it is, in the shipbuilder. Assuming I get to keep it. I mean, it is, the comm spike is integrated into the ship, so I may, as part of the quest, have to give the ship to Delgado. But that'll make me kind of sad, if I'm being real with you. Okay. Well, shite didn't hit the fan when I boarded the ship. I'm on the prototype ship. I have a feeling it is going to hit the fan when I sit in the pilot seat. So let's do yet another save.
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
There it is. Poo hitting the fan, everyone. Let's GTA. Oh, it does look cool.
All ships, secure the prototype. Engaging Tango.
Oh, tricky. They started with nothing in the grav drive. Oh, that's right. I'm on Luton's Rock in the Luton star system. SY920. Have I ever noticed that before? SY920? I swear I've been to this system before. Well, I mean, obviously I have been there now, so there's no way to verify. Yeah, right here by Sol System. I guess there is a bunch of stuff I haven't been to here yet. Or not. Been to the pub. Yeah, I've never been to Bernard Star. By the way, I noticed this the other day. It's almost like the game was trying to hide this one from me, right? This is by far the smallest dot that they have on the Starfield map. That's actually a thing. It looks like it might just be part of the background. It's just slightly brighter. It's called Van Manen's Star. In fact, let's just for giggles, let's set course there and get the fuck out of here, right?
Hey, you might want this.
This is now your home ship, it says.
Take him out.
And away we go.
Uninstalled. Stars are rearranged. We are here.
Okay. Fancy. Yeah, it's another one with just like, it's like a white giant or whatever they're called. Not white giant, white dwarf star or something. I don't know. It's definitely an interesting looking star. It just has this one ice planet in deep freeze here. No magnetosphere, no atmosphere, no flora, no fauna, no water. Just a barren ass planet, but a big snowball, really. There is something on it, right? What did I see? Oh, no, there's nothing on it. I've just landed on it trying to survey it, which I apparently did not do successfully. I've only scanned one of the two resources, and there's a trait on there somewhere, which I never found. A failed attempt at surveying something, which happens to me all the time. So now that we're out of harm's way, let's take a look at the ship a little bit closer. It said it became my home ship, which I gotta hate when the game does that, because now my whole cargo hold's been messed up and stuff. Look at this thing. I love the color too. Orange is my favorite color in real life, so this is the exact flavor of orange that I really like. Pumpkin oranges, if you will. Oh, this prototype ship has an even smaller cargo hold than my ship, which is interesting. My ship only has 300 cargo based on the bridge alone. So only has a 518 hull, 420 shield. Nice. No, just playing. Crappy weapons too. Kind of a bad, like this ship kind of has bad stats if I'm being real with you. It looks cool. Like, don't get me wrong, it for sure looks cool. I love the way the engines are splayed out here. I recognize that part. It's like the one of the structural pieces you can use. That's like mounting the engines on the side there. That's the grav drive on the bottom with the two engines mounted. And the helium-3 fuel tanks are on the back there. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I definitely want to find out what this bridge is, but that's about the only interesting thing about this ship now that I'm looking at it up close. Okay, well... I'm trying to... Yeah, let's go to my quest and see what's what. I've managed to commandeer the prototype ship with the ComSpec module. I need to grav jump... Alright, grav jump back to the key and deliver it to Delgado. Right. I mean, okay. It usually forces me to go back to the Vigilance when that's what I need to do. Why did my inventory become over encumbered all of a sudden? Okay. Oh, you know what it is going to be? It's the, No, never mind. Let me just ditch this comm relay, because I don't really need that. Oh, I just realized I dropped that, but I'm, like, piloting a ship. I wonder how that works. Anywho, well, I got away successfully, so let's save my game again, and then I'm going to go, before I take this back to the key, I'm going to go land it somewhere so I can look at it in a shipbuilder. Because, like, I might just lose it the second I go back to the key, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not seeing anything particularly interesting on it right away. Ooh, this will be a fun experience. I just saved, so I really am curious about this. Like, what if, theoretically, I went to Cydonia? Oh, it's just letting me land. Never mind. I was like, wouldn't they scan me in orbit and be like, isn't that like a UC military prototype that you're piloting there? That was recently reported stolen? Because it kind of looks like it. Yeah, encumbered. I don't care. Ooh, yeah, I keep forgetting Mars is so low.
Got anything you need to offload? Trader, hey, what can I do for you?
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Shoot, I just realized that I'm not going to be able to look at it in the shipbuilder without registering it. Doesn't matter anyway, because I'm pretty sure my game just crashed. They maybe don't expect you to look at it in the shipbuilder, so as soon as I tried to do that, it like... Well, no, because it's the same menu. I looked at it in my ship's menu. I think the game's just having some issues lately. Which is too bad, because honestly, it's been like really smooth and like playing really well for a new release. Just a few crashes that I've had. But these recent issues that have cropped up with the saves not working and lagging and like... Well, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and pause the stream. I need to restart my game. I will be right back. Thank you so much for your patience. What's up, gamers? We're back. Sorry again about that. I am gonna try to... Like, I couldn't do any work on the problem between videos because I was like in the middle of that mission. I'm gonna try to end this video, even if I have to end it early. I'm gonna try to end it on a between missions sort of point where I can do some stuff between videos, so I can, you know, really do some troubleshooting and try to get my save file to be a little more stable. Now that I'm out and away, also, let me put back on my proper stuff. Yeah, because a lot of this gear we're going to get rid of. Once we're done here. Oh. Yeah, because these are all downgrades, right? I think this is the one I picked up in there. I was like, ooh, it's so much better, but it's not better than what I was actually using. This is actually a really nice one I found. It's a skip capacity, which to me, as far as I can tell, it's identical to a basic boost pack, but I like the functionality of the basic, so not complaining. Oh god, look at all the helmets I've got. Wait. It says 96, 80, 88. This one's 92, 84, 88. So 4 extra energy resistance and 4 less physical resistance. That's okay. We'll leave the one I have on. I guess we can get rid of this. We're not needing to be in disguise anymore, so put the first soldier outfit back on. And of course, where is it? Yes. In honor of Sam, put his hat back on. And also, I had like a neuromod. I know that's the term from Cyberpunk. I can't think of what it's called in this game. Neurocom. I guess I was close, but that's not what it actually is. It's Neuroamp, I think, is what it's called in this game, right? You don't need to tell me. Alright, I'm going to try going to Cydonia again and talking to the shipbuilder. Which hopefully won't crash the game again. I did the quick resume before this session to start playing again, and I think I just need to disable quick resume on my Xbox. It's a fun feature. It works most of the time. If you're not an Xbox owner, basically quick resume is just like it remembers where you were in like games that you were playing and sort of keeps a bunch of that in memory. And so you can basically, like, if you go back to the game, it'll just like if I went to went to watch Netflix right now, and then I came back to Starfield, it would just instantly be like boom, and it would be right here on the screen, and I'd be able to start immediately moving around and playing. Kind of weird, honestly. That's the thing. Is that ship landing on an actual pad, or is it like? I guess it is landing on an actual pad. I was just being like, can I just go steal that ship? What's going on? Yes, I'd like to view and modify my ships, but preferably don't crash my game when I talk to you. Can you... Does that work for you?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Oh, sure, have at it.
Okay, perfect. And there it is, the prototype ship. Yeah, so... I have... shoot, I should have saved before coming in this menu. Let me actually do that.
Hey,
because I'm going to do some shenanigans and then I'm going to load my game, right?
Sure.
I'm going to register the prototype ship, which it's hilarious if the game lets me register it, right? Because, I mean, stolen, like, UC military tech. Right, so I'm going to drop 11,662 credits registering this ship. Just so I can then... Oh. You can't even go into shipbuilder. What a waste of money. You kidding me? I can't even look at the parts here. Alright. Fine. You win. You win, game. I'm just going to load my game and go back to the key. I'm done lollygagging around. I guess it's not going to let me look at what cockpit that is. Probably because it's not an actual part in the game. And it's just a custom designed thing that they did for this mission. Which further... And the fact that you can't go into shipbuilder with it... I mean... It's weird because they let me register it, which makes me think, oh, it is a ship I'm going to get as a reward for this mission. Awesome. And then, but then it won't let me go into shipbuilder with it, which makes me think, oh, it's just a plot device. It's not an actual ship I'm going to get to have. I don't know what to believe. But... let's go see Delgado. He is going to be pleased with me. I didn't even, didn't even shed a single drop of blood on that mission. Completely violence-free, stealthy mission. I was real worried when I started it because I didn't have any skill points, as you recall. And they immediately made me, like, do a sneaking part of it. But once I got a disguise on, the whole rest of it was just persuade checks occasionally and... exploration. So that's right up my alley. You're carrying too much, you can't fast travel. Oh, geez. Okay, well, let me walk 2 feet over this way and get back in my ship, and I'll miraculously then be able to fast travel. Funny how that works, isn't it? Ay, this game sometimes. Oh, look, I can just jump to the key now. Funny how that works. I know I need to do inventory management, but it's easier said than done, honestly, because I need to manage my stash at the Gila
Ship is
house and
now
not add
locked.
to it.
Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Speak to Juan at the last Nova. Oh, so Juan's in the bar.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and
I
give
sure
everyone
do.
the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Alright, Jazz, I'm leaving it in your capable hands. Oh,
That's a
thank
real
you.
nice
I'd
ship
like
you
to
brought in.
switch.
I can't wait to tinker with it.
Yeah, it's all yours. I looked it over, and as much as I'd like to find out what the cockpit is, I'm otherwise not really interested in keeping it. But Jazz, thank you. Can you be quiet? I'm
That's a
trying to
real
talk to
nice
Jazz.
ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker. That's a real nice ship you
Right,
brought in.
Jazz.
I can't wait to tinker with it.
Oh, damn it.
Head on in.
Jazz
We'll
is
take
the
the ship to
ship
another
services
port, so
technician
Jazz
here.
can
I
have
was
a look.
really hoping that I could talk to her and switch my home ship back. Maybe it's already happened. Nope. That prototype ship is still my home ship. I don't like it. Right, so this is the docking area, so let me... Yeah, okay. Gosh, the NPCs are sure being pushy today, aren't they? Alright, so the quest objective wants me to go talk to Juan. I guess she's maybe concerned that I... See, Jazz isn't here, so I can't switch my home ship back. I'm sure that's for mission reasons that I'm not able to do that, but, what's up, Israel?
Behold, my...
Yeah. See what you got today. I've got a outpost doing copper now, so I don't need that anymore. But maybe she has some interesting things. These memory substrates were a problem for a while, but now every general merchant sells them. Which, by the way, so annoying. So annoying. I'll show you. Actually, let me pick up some silver while I'm here. Got some tungsten being drilled now also. But why I'm actually here is I want to sell all my junk. Here, I don't mind you making a little profit off this. There you go, dear. Still a lot of stuff we need to sell, but that should have gotten me, yeah, I'm back just under.
Oh, bye, I guess.
Yeah, let me actually go over here. I should be able to sell
I've
some
got
more
what
of those
you
weapons
need.
here.
I bet I have some.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sell. Let's start with this expensive one. She has a really odd amount of credits. I guess I'll maybe buy some ammo here from her at some point. Yeah.
Done here? Fine by me.
And then there should be a trade authority.
Too many missions. Not enough time.
Actually, this tactical gear merchant
right
might
gear.
have, or might be able to buy some of my shit. Here, take these off my hands. And this, and this. This is a new epic heavy I have. Yeah, these two. He's only got 1,000 credits left. See if I can sell him like an extra spacesuit or something. Well, no, I'm keeping this because it's a cool like part of the mission. I'll probably put it on a mannequin somewhere. Let's sell this and this, right? Oh, he's only got 700 left. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. That's part of the mission outfit. He's got 599 left. I mean, that, and then I guess this, and then that. Close enough.
Stay safe out there.
Alright, and there should be a trade authority vendor. I know the whole game up to this point, or at least I know at the beginning, like at the very beginning.
I hope you
I bet I
came
can
with.
sell some
Don't
stuff
even
to her,
try to
too.
rip me. Now
The
you're
keys actually
speaking
are like
my
a really good
language.
place to go sell things. All these merchants like clustered together that will buy pretty much anything. Really nice. Can get rid of this now. And this. And this. That's a side grade, so we'll hold on to that, but let's get rid of this and this. And that's maybe it. Mile cleared out finally. Ah, feels good. Feels good. Yeah, at the very
Come
beginning
back
of the
and see
game,
me
I
sometime.
would just pick up everything I could find and sell it. But then I reached a point where I stopped picking up weapons
may
and
not have
armor that
official
weren't
security on the
upgrades.
but we're always looking out for traitors.
Need something?
Wait, there's a Crimson Fleet specific mission board? Oh. I've got to take a peek. I can't believe I didn't notice this when I was here before. Oh my god. Look at this stuff. We have word that a Freestar transpo carrying a load of guidance systems will be passing through the Cheyenne system. Relieve it of its cargo. Bro! A UC Discovery carrying a load of guidance systems? They really like guidance systems, apparently. Relieve it of its cargo. Steal from the clinic? The raid target is a cargo of adaptive clothing stored at the clinic on Deepala. Adaptive clothing? Cargo of broadcast nodes stored at the Trade Authority on Aquila? I mean, the rewards aren't great considering crime, but still. That's so neat. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. Yeah, I mean, let's head to the bar. I should get an autosave when I click on this door, so. Auto-saving. Love it. Let's go tell
Got
Juan that
mixed
we made it out
feelings
safe.
about my last job. Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
God, can they promote me already? I feel like I've evolved past being called a rookie at this point. With all the crazy shit I've pulled off for them. Neva vouched for me?
Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
Couldn't have done it without. I mean, she did give me some really good advice. But I feel like I did do it without her, so. You weren't much help, not that I needed it. That's kind of how I feel, but I'm not going to say that either. I've still got a lot to learn. No, that's... I guess I'll be nice. I could have done it
I
without
won't deny
you.
I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Did Delgado clue you in
Yeah,
on the comm spike?
although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut.
Yeah, fair. Crix's legacy is as
Sounds
good as
like
ours.
you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've
I'm
kept
not
you
really,
long
I'm
enough.
just playing the part
Now
of
that
a
you've
true
had your
believer.
drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Speak to Delgado. Alright, that was a weird... Yeah, she said she would, if I made it off of there in one piece, she'd go buy me a drink when I got back to the key, so that's what that was about. I was wondering. Alright. I mean, the option was either, like, angry and, like, anxious about whether it's real or, like, being a true believer. And I was like, not really a good middle ground. I've been, whenever I get presented with that choice, I've been choosing the true believer dialogue instead of the negative Nancy dialogue, so I might as well keep up. It's part of my cover, you know? I'm shocked that UC Systef didn't want me to check in with them before coming back here and just giving Delgado the comp spike, but... Okay. I'm sure Commander Akande knows what he's doing. I wonder if he's, like, secretly Crimson Fleet. Alright, let's talk to you from the front, so that reasons. I'm fine with how that dialogue went, so let's, actually no, I will have gotten an autosave. Let's just confirm that I got the autosave I assume I got. Yeah. Got an autosave when I exited the bar, so that should be fine. Delgado. Boy, have I got some good news for you. It's all falling into place, buddy. Get excited.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship.
Hey, you know it.
Very impressed.
Yeah, about that. Can I get a promotion so that people stop calling me Rook? Like, I think I'm definitely at least a pirate captain by now, right? Yeah, where's my ship? I don't need to ask that. They told me that they moved it to the whatever, Machinger. I thought the fleet could use some extra spare parts. The comm spike was built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us
What
the
do you
full
mean? I
rundown
didn't have
of your
good
little
dialogue options
smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Bannock 4, right. Interesting, like, he calls her Jasmine, too. I know Neva calls her Jasmine. I feel like she said only Neva can call me that. But it sounds like Delgado is also calling her Jasmine. I'm sticking my neck out there based on a... No. What's the conduction? I already know, but let's play
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big, ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes.
Yeah,
When you arrive
they're
in
the
Neon,
fishery
I'm sure your
that
contact will
gets
fill
the
you in with all the boring
Kazambas for the Aurora. Shit, I missed part of that. When you get to Neon, something something, fill you in on the details. Yeah, sounds good. I worry that everything's hinging on Jazz getting the tech to work. No, I'm not worried about Jazz. I have faith. Here's the one. I have faith that Jazz can get the tech
You
to work.
damn right she can. My girl.
Yeah, well, we
piece
like
together
Jazz.
a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the
my Neon
lovely
contact will fill you.
Estelle Vincent. She's had her
Okay.
deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now.
Oh.
Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical
Estelle
bullshit.
Vincent.
It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
I think the evidence tape that I got from Neon, from can't remember the name of the bar right now, but the one that I needed the like special access to get to the VIP area. I think Estelle was one of the two ladies discussing, like it was her and then someone else from the Crimson Fleet discussing an op, and she's like a Generdyne employee or something like that, or executive. Or maybe Estelle is the Crimson Fleet person that was talking to the person from the company. I don't remember. What, but I think she was one of the two people on that tape. You are so rude when you have your impatience dialogues. It's awful. I'm sure we'll get along just fine. I like the part about splitting the cash. I trust you aren't implying anything with that comment. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I
yes,
say
that's
don't keep
the
her
place.
waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. So I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
All right, actually, so it's not. Oh, now they want me to check in. Madame Sauvage's is actually the one run by the French lady, where that gang is upstairs that I can't get to because of I soft locked myself out of that quest.
Errands.
So I'm really hoping that she asked to meet me up like where the gang is, or maybe she's even a member of that gang. God, I would love that. Finally get past the mistakes I made a million years ago. I feel like I messed up a bunch in that dialogue, but it definitely strikes me as like a dialogue tree where all roads lead to Rome, so I'm not going to replay
Steph
it.
probably thinks we're a bunch of mindless marauders. We carrying on?
So yeah, that's what I thought would maybe happen. Jazz kind of implied that she was dismantling the prototype ship. And then, you know, the fact that I couldn't look at it in the shipbuilder was another clue. But as you can see, it has switched my home ship back to my baby here. We're going to have to get on board to make sure everything's copacetic with the captain's locker, which has me a bit nervous. But we'll see. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure the game wouldn't, like, deliberately screw you over.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Hey, you might want this.
Barrett wants to give me something. Hold on, Barrett. I just want to check and make sure we're all good in the hood with the... I want to make sure all my meds are still in the captain's lockers. what I'm struggling to say.
Do you need something?
And they are. Okay, perfect. While I'm here, actually, let's deposit some more. Ooh, we finally maxed it out with meds. Well, shit. No. No. Captain's locker, please. I mean, I don't know what to do about that, right? I guess what I can do... I don't know. Let's start by taking all of the stolen meds out of here. We'll sell those the next time we're at a trade authority place. Okay. Oof, just maxing out my inventory everywhere I go. Hell? That was weird looking. I love all the windows I have on the ship. Oh, Barrett, right. There you are.
Got my attention, Captain.
You have anything for me, Barrett? You seem to want to give me something.
Here, check this out.
Grilled cheese sandwich. Awesome. Thanks, dude. I'm so happy. Yummy. Thanks, man.
Hey, Captain. Oh, I'm curious now.
No. He doesn't have any new dialogue. Yes. What about you, Andrea? Got anything to say? Anything to give me? Have anything of interest
Indeed
for me,
I
Andrea?
do. All yours.
Oh. It was grayed out, so I thought, no way. Oh, you just give me credits. Well, I like that. Better than grilled cheese sandwich. That's for sure.
You do not need to ask me if you may.
You don't need to ask if you can ask. Yeah, that's cool. I like you, Andrea. Yeah, let's go. So this is perfect. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the UC Vigilance.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
Well, I just realized to have max of all my weapon systems and the shield that uses up the entire power on my ship. But it's actually this EM weapon I don't need to have powered up usually. So we just put this all in the engines. And then we bit into the grav drive. Look how fast I'm going. Check this out. Look how far away I already got from the key. Well, I guess not that far, but... Zoom! A couple pieces of the key have broken off over time, it looks like. Well, anyway. That's enough fun. Right, so this is all part of the same quest. So I think we'll go back to the UC Vigilance. It should wrap up this quest and get us to the next part of this mission. Which is going to involve some stuff in Neon, so that should be fun. And that'll be like the perfect organic place to end the video, and then I can troubleshoot my save file and make sure we can make it more stable so we don't have to worry about losing all this progress, because that would be truly tragic. Oh, interesting. They're around Procyon B, which is actually a system I've never been to before. So we'll get to survey some more planets, just as a bonus. They pick some weird places to go.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Holy. My ship's maybe a little too powerful. Nearly ran into the UC Vigilance with how fast I came out of that grav jump. Alright, that's better. Give me a second to take a look at where we are. Oh, it's one of these, like, white dwarf, I want to say. Look at the fluctuating gravity fields. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before. Barren, scorched. None. Just 3 resources and I'd get a full survey. One of them being neodymium. But we're not going to worry about that. We're gonna eventually click the right button and go dock at the UC Vigilance. Zoom. Uh-oh. Whew. Definitely was about to ram it. A ramming speed. This ship is so zippy. I can't wait to have some space combat with it. Gonna crush our enemies. We have so much evidence to turn into. I'm expecting to get that NPC's entire backstory now. With all the evidence we've gathered. So first things first, let's check in with our friend.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosian the other day.
He's still dressing down this brig officer. She's been standing at his desk for like 3 separate visits.
Thanks again for the talk. My family history is complicated, so it's nice to talk about it with someone.
Hello.
Yeah, can we talk about how like no one's being put in these prison cells? Like I thought, wait, what? Who are you? Rokov! Oh man, I meant to find you on board the Key. But now you're here. That actually makes me so sad. I completely forgot to do that.
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns
Oh
loaded.
man, I feel so bad. I really wanted to like congratulate him on getting back into the fleet, but now he's here.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd visit. Should give us a little time to catch up.
Surprised you're taking this so well.
What choice do I have? Thanks to my own stupidity, my second chance to return to the Crimson Fleet is long gone. And by the time I get out of prison,
I feel bad about
any
that. I'm sorry,
hopes
man.
I had to return to that life will have fully disappeared.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, this is true. You would have been better off remaining a
Yes,
Starliner
well,
captain.
apparently that's off the table as well. Dryden tends to shy away from rehiring convicted felons.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
sorry,
anyway,
dude.
Glad you popped by to say hello. Now, if you wouldn't mind letting an old man get his rest, I'd appreciate it.
He's like the one. I feel so bad about it, you know. Mind if I ask you about your
After getting
arrest?
set up on the Key, I traveled to a few settlements to find a base of operations. I was looking for a place that would allow me to pick up information about juicy shipments for the fleet to jump on. When I stopped at Gagarin, Sysdef was on the ground waiting for me.
Yeah, I need to remember to go back to
Gagarin.
Gagarin.
Your friend Toft really pulled the wool over my eyes.
I assume Trident is pressing charges.
Oh, yes, quite aggressively. The illegal
I'm sorry,
team
man.
will very likely grind me into the dirt, and there isn't much I can do about it. The amusing thing is, I don't even think they care very much that the heist went down on their ship. That's a given risk for them. I think they're more embarrassed I was able to gain the position as captain of the Siren under false pretenses in the first
Yeah,
place.
that's fair, I guess. I mean, I guess my only dialogue left is this. I did you a favor by putting you in here because Sis Steph's taking down
So
the
you're
Crimson
saying I
Fleet.
should be happy that you took me out of the line of fire?
No.
I have to confess, I never thought of it that way.
Well,
Last
okay,
thing
if
I
that makes you feel
intended to
better.
do with my life was go out in a blaze of glory on Navar Delgado's behalf.
Yeah, that's a good attitude to have,
But
man.
at the same time, my freedom's gone. So I'm not
True,
exactly
true.
popping the cap off the vodka bottle and celebrating either.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry it worked out this way for you,
really
honestly. I
put a number
really
on
mean
me,
it.
Agent. Well done.
Oh man, even that compliment makes me feel bad. Shit, so I'm realizing Gagarin. Gagarin's a place
me.
I want to go back to.
Some
Do you
of
have
the
any new
guards
dialogue?
do, until next
You
time.
don't, okay. Oh man, Rokov, damn it. Damn it. So my concern is oh no. Wait, where did I come in from? Where's my ship? Oh, docking port's this way? Okay, hold on. Is it too late for me to get back on my ship and leave? I mean, I assume not. Hope not. No, not too late. All right, gang. We're going to go, we're going to actually put a pin in this and go to Gagarin because it's the one last place that's sort of on my mind as a place we might find a piece of evidence, and I have a feeling that this mission is with the UC Sistef is like this might be the last time I check in with them. You know? Because we're like getting real close to Crix's legacy. Like the next thing I'm gonna do is go to Neon,
Indicators are green. We're free.
get the thing for the ship, and then go after the legacy. Like I assume that's gonna be all one big final mission, right? I don't know. I may be overthinking things, but I want to go check out Gagarin because I keep forgetting it exists, and that's no good. I think it's in Alpha Centauri, right? Gagarin. On Bondar, maybe? Is that right? Radio tower. No? On Grissom? No, this is the Civi outpost. There's Jemison. Oh, Gagarin. Right, it's the name of the planet is Gagarin. Yeah, this place. I went here once. They used to manufacture mechs here. And there was like a few side quests I did here back in the day. But I completely forgot this place existed. Another place I haven't re-explored since I got the pirate missions is New Homestead. But I feel like New Homestead, like this place had a lot more shady things going on than New Homestead ever did. I don't know, we might take a quick look at New Homestead too, but...
Help you with something?
Like this security office I found, I wonder if these have updated. They had prisoner records in here. Are these the old ones I read before? Yeah, they are. Yeah, Lizzie's. I want to go to Lizzie's. The bar. But I'm also going to just do a general look around everywhere, because I don't know... When I was first here, I found like a ton of contraband in this room. Yeah, up here. Oh, wait, what? Did I not? I mean... Did they maybe put like new contraband in the chest and that's why it's relocked? Alright, so I can do a 3 and a 1. This'll work. Also the 2. Actually, yeah, let's do 2 and... Oh no, this was hidden behind my interface. Crap. Undo. Oh wait, redo? No, I'm still screwing this up. Never mind, never mind. We'll do the 3 and the 1 and not question it. Probably fine. Yeah, now can I do this? Yes, okay. And then, wait, did that 4 work? No. So we got a 2 that works, a 3 that works. Alright, both 3s work in the 2, so we have to figure out which one works with the 2. Not that one. This one? Yeah. Yes, more Varun heretic writings for my collection. And some Xenotech. We'll have to switch back to the Wanderer so I can smuggle those heretic writings back to my home, but... Hello. Announcements. Reminder security training. To all from Human Resource Management, this is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. Quarterly update. To all from leadership, as you should be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but security connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. Oh, secure connections. I think I read that as security, but it doesn't make any sense. To all from Public Relations, we know the press has recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to a public relations representative before responding in order to avoid any unforeseen repercussions. It's a common corporate policy. This is a named NPC I definitely haven't talked to before. Yeah, Gagarin is definitely a place I sort of just did a cursory look around. I didn't dive deep here, so it's good we're coming back here. Bonafec Maximov.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant medical business, you should really schedule an appointment.
What do folks do for fun around
Who
here?
knows? Drink themselves to death? I honestly haven't the slightest. I'm usually too busy trying to make something of this city. But if you aren't to seize the daytime,
it's an admirable
you can wander
goal,
over to
I guess.
Lizzie's. I heard she's actually expanded her menu recently, trying to draw in a more desirable clientele. It's long past due.
Oh, that's interesting. That's probably directly related to the quest they did. So for Lizzie, I went onto this like abandoned space station that had been taken over by Ecliptic or some such. Spacers, maybe. One of those two. And I brought her some like really fancy wine or something because she wanted to expand her menu. So that's cool. You work for Reliant? What's that
like? Challenging. I work for Helena Strickland, one of the most driven executives in the industry. I tied him really, though she seems to forget it's not just her that's responsible for Reliant's successes around here. Though we've been having some courier troubles recently. I think there could be some credits in if you're interested. Speak to Helena.
I will speak to... Oh, yeah. Knew that smelled like a quest. Inquire at Reliant Medical about their missing courier. What's business like these days
Gagarin is a city on the rise. Cheap facilities, an enthusiastic
Gagarin,
labor
sorry.
market. Archmite and Satari mills are just learning what Reliant's known for years. Gagarin is the place to do business.
Okay. He's really high
I
strung.
better get
but
back to it.
He got a quest out of it, so I'm glad I talked to him. Look at that. Oh, literally the CEO of Reliant Medical is stationed at Gagarin? That's kind of weird. I guess I'm supposed to talk to you about
You're
some
not
quests?
the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf.
There's a graphical glitch in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen right now. You see that? Not sure what that's about. I don't need to play dumb. I'm just going to get right to the point. Actually, that's why I'm here. I was hoping to help you find your missing courier.
Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly.
Yeah, that's
I
literally what
pay, and
oh my
I
God.
pay well.
She's high-strung, too.
In the sun.
Call security. I don't do missing... No, I'm just kidding. I can find your
Good.
package for you, sure.
Let's get you on your way then.
Now I wish I'd asked that question, because I'm really curious what this delivery is. She's being weird about it. Wait, that went to my activities? Oh no, there we go. Follow Helena? Wait, what did I just rope myself into? I didn't mean to.
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so.
Am I
Send
supposed
it
to
to
be
my
hearing-
personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here.
I feel like you're not
all
giving
the places
Akachi
our
enough
courier
time to
might have
respond.
gotten
That seems
waylaid.
really weird.
She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally
Okay.
track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
At least she said please. Search for the courier along his route, 0 out of 4. Fun, okay. Well, cool. We're not going to do that right now, but... this was already a worthwhile endeavor coming here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling on the ships at the port.
Fine. Thanks, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was someone here that was writing a novel. I wonder how that's going.
So, if you would kindly step aside.
You're named NPC.
What can I do for you? Roger that.
Yeah, she's the one writing the book, but no new dialogue from her.
Gagarin was a one-industry city for a long time. Now we got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Everyone sort of just wants to talk about glory days of Gagarin around here.
Man, could I use a vacation?
Alright, this is just like a wall area, so I'm kind of regretting coming up here, but no reason not to give it a cursory, you know, a once-over. Here's something. Some loot. Storage crate. Safe. I mean, it's all stealing, though. I'm not feeling particularly compelled to look in those. Oh! Didn't think that would get me over it, but it did. Oh, here's the bar. Oh. That literally took me 0 time. As soon as I get to the bar, there is evidence here. I freaking knew it! I knew Gagarin.
There's no one talking about
especially
bringing back Max.
this bartender
So
talking
it was
about some
fine.
sketchy shit before.
Restart band.
Chiroptera evidence?
We made it to Gagarin Landing.
I told you, dumbass, it would work. Now get a load of the cargo manifest.
Whoa. The Chiroptera's hold is stuffed. Why were they running heavy through this sector?
No clue. Lucky for us, we were out hunting when it exited jump space. The drive must have malfunctioned.
Holy shit. Look at the crew roster. They were also carrying 32 colonists. Maybe. We overdid it?
Whatever. He knew the risk. What? You growing a conscience all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them were families, man.
If you want to walk away from this score, that's up to you. Me, I'm heading over to the bar to get blitzed. You coming?
Yeah, and then they left the evidence at the bar. I need to just check the bars everywhere. In fact, I think I will pop by New Homestead and check the, what is it called, the hitching post or something like that there? No, I think that's the one in Aquila City. They have a bar there, too. Well, I think there's, like, I mean, the main thing I was looking here for was evidence. Let's check in with her and see if she has anything to say.
Should be armed and ready when the power suits start wandering in. Now, what can I get for you? Don't cook yourself out there.
No, she's just another merchant now. Nothing more to say. Yeah, I would be shocked if there's any more evidence in this town. That's probably like the one thing you can get here. But sort of my experience so far is like one per area that's actually like civilized like this. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I did get that quest though, so I do have a ship. Oh, you look exactly like Cora Ko. Did anyone ever tell you that before, citizen? Oh, truly shocking.
My mom said the other day that she was gonna ship me off to Neon. I think that's bad.
What is this? The answer is nothing. It's nothing. It's over here.
This whole town used to be forges like this one. Now we're all that's left.
Oh, you're the last forge, huh? I guess I can't go in there. Well, I'm feeling pretty satisfied. Yeah, I do want to check in. Finding it at the bar, that like, how many times have I found it at a bar? Like a lot. It was at the bar, at the Red Mile. It was at the bar at the Hope City, although, yeah, the pit stop, right? There was one at the bar at the Key. Yeah, bars. Pirates leaving incriminating evidence in bars is like the theme here. So we're definitely going to go also to Titan. And look at the bar in New Homestead. I know I like just minutes ago was like, oh shit, you know what's going to happen now? Is, right, this is a problem actually. Hold on. Of course it's not that simple. Okay. We can do this. So my ship's over there. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, we don't want to fall down. Let's not do that.
All these fancy new businesses going up in peace.
I assume that there's a ship services tech here in Gagarin. Or Gagarin, or however they're pronouncing it. Yeah, you.
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs?
What the hell just happened? Okay, so apparently the guard I just ran by said something. Completely missed it, but I just gotta speak to someone at the something to do something. Another side quest from this place, so that's good. I'd like to be in modify my ships, please. Yeah, I should have learned my lesson by now about not just running through towns like that, but of course I haven't. So we're gonna switch this to my home ship. That way we can use the shielded cargo. Wait, did I do that right? I don't think I did. Cargo, now we go to inventory. Here we go. There, now all the contraband's in the cargo. The Wanderer definitely is my most utility-friendly ship. Yeah, so what's this? No, I'm not lost. I just need to figure out what this thing is. I just stumbled upon by accident. Speak to Zenaida at the Gagarin recruitment office.
The trick to the catwalks, just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going eventually. Or was it
Oh,
left?
is that so? Or was it left? He says as he walks away. That's actually hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna do this because I'm hopeful that this will just give me a quest instead of forcing me into something. If it forces me into something, we'll immediately just reload and get back to what we were doing, but I mean, I'm gonna end the video as soon as I finish what I'm doing, but you know what I mean.
Welcome.
Zenaida.
Welcome to the Vanguard recruitment office. Here to join
Vanguard,
the cause. If you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you. Take care of yourself.
Okay. So this is just another path to joining the UC Vanguard, interestingly. But I already have an activity for that, right? Oops. At the Gagarin recruitment office, or I can also speak to Commander Tuala about joining the Vanguard. So I think it's the same. I mean, hold on. Let me go select that dialogue option that said I wanted to talk to you about something else. Because obviously I didn't hear what the guard said.
Welcome to the Vanguard recruitment. If you've got a ship...
I'm actually hoping to chat about something else.
Not a problem. What do you want to discuss?
Oh, yeah, I think it is just another path to joining the UC Vanguard. Really interesting that there's multiple ways you can sort of find your entry into the Vanguard. I think I would go with the commander instead of this random recruitment lady, but what brought you to Gagarin?
My family's actually lived here since the place was first settled. Gagarin's seen a lot in that time. Wasn't too long ago, this was a booming manufacturing town, churning out mechs for the UC. That all went belly up when the technology was banned post-colony war. Now we've got these outside firms buying up the old factories, bringing in new money. Honestly, I think we'll see this place get a real facelift in our lifetimes.
Nice. So what'd you do before you were a recruiter?
Marine Corps. Served in the colony war. I can't talk about the specifics, but I'm proud of what I was able to do. Being a part of something bigger than myself made me who I am today. Living in the war zone, you get a better idea of the value of life, of working together with others, of your own strengths. I'm still processing my experiences and how they changed my life to this day.
I'm looking for work.
I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns? Doors always open.
not going to help her recruit for the UC Vanguard. I may join them at some point, but no. Goes against my character here. So let's, yeah, okay. Enough shenaniganing. I'm going to save my game again. I'm mostly saving this much to just see how stable it is. Seems pretty stable for right now. Alright, all my contraband's in the ship's cargo hold. So back to what I was saying a minute ago I was going to do, which is go to Titan and look for some evidence at New Homestead. Alright, let's set course for Titan. See if we get lucky with the scans today.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current
Anything
course
I
while
can
we
help
scan
you
your
with,
ship's
Captain?
cargo.
What is it?
And we're done. Enjoy New Homestead.
Yes, thank you. Alright, so we made it through the scan. No problem. To New Homestead we go. So my original plan was to do all the stuff aboard the UC Vanguard, or I'm saying it wrong again because I just was talking about the Vanguard. The UC Vigilance. And then to... Oh, this lighting's weird. And then to end the video there. But I think what I'm going to actually do, because I ended up doing this extra stuff, which, I mean, good thing I did, because we did find one new piece of evidence, maybe two if there's one here also. I think that we're going to get a lot of dialogue on the UC Vigilance, so I'm going to actually save that for next video, because we are running over already. And that's no good. I'm kind of low-key forgetting the way there. Is it this elevator that takes me down there? I think so. Maybe? Ooh, maybe not. This is just the elevator that takes me to the clinic the quickest. That's okay, though. I think I can find my way from here.
Hi there. Always nice seeing a new face.
Up here, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Whoa, did you see that weird monster thing? Nearly scared me off to death until I realized...
Brown Horse Tavern. Oh, they were saying something about the monster.
I still can't believe people actually live like this. I can't... Careful out there. Some wacko is running around in an obviously fake monster costume trying to scare people.
That makes me happy. And obviously fake. I guess it didn't work too well for the doctor's plans.
So
Glad the
then
tours are still coming. I didn't really want
Then
to.
we churn our own butter. He completely bought it.
You didn't.
Sure would be nice to get off 4.
I know I shouldn't have, but I just wanted to see
Careful
how
out
they
there.
react.
I hear there's a nasty monster roaming around that likes to eat people.
More old-fashioned
I sure hope he doesn't
than they
get me.
already believe.
There it is. Careful out there. I hear this
Maybe
nasty
closer to Earth.
monster running around that likes to eat people. I hope he doesn't get me. So they believe.
Oh, I'm just
Work
trying
on
to
them,
hear
although
you,
they're still
hon.
here.
But you're probably right.
If you need medical
All the
attention,
dialogue
see
overlapping
Dr.
is kind of
Lakota.
annoying.
But a word of warning.
I get that's
really
like
doesn't care for
how it would be in
tourists.
in an actual bar, but like also not. Brown Horse Tavern computer, okay. It's the list of the groceries that they have. Current bulk food inventory in units. Luther's new chunks idea. Oh, right, because Luther the chunks guy is in a relationship with the owner of this restaurant. I forgot about that. Shepherd's pie chunks, Cobb salad chunks, taco chunks, pizza piece chunks. That sounds good-ish. Meatball sub chunks, mac and cheese chunks. That also sounds good-ish. Bao chunks. Don't know what that is. Probably some food I have not heard of. Zhangjianmen chunks. I butchered that, I'm sure. And also, I'm not very worldly, so I'm sure those are like, you know, dishes from other cultures that I'm just not familiar with. Seasonal chunks, question mark. Candy cane chunks, frozen eggnog chunks, gingerbread chunks. Gingerbread chunks also sounds kind of good. It's so funny. He's like borrowing her computer to write down his chunks ideas. Restaurant temp control. Temperature controls locked. Current temperature 23.4 degrees Celsius. I'm sure that's a comfortable temperature, although I don't. I'm a dumb American. I don't know what that Celsius translates to. What can I say? Well, darn. No evidence at this bar.
You know, the Brown Horse Tavern is one of the most famous establishments in the settled system.
No, we used to get more tourists than we do these days.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here. I wonder how they can live anywhere else.
I'm worried that I did hurt their tourism with my monster stories.
Lots to learn at the United Colony's premier living
Glad Bill's still
history
here giving tours, though. Bill's the best. We love Bill.
I'm gonna use our discount to get a bunch of different chunks and mix them all up. Try some new flavor profiles, as they say in the biz.
What biz? What are you talking?
You know.
All right. Anyway, gonna save my game here. I feel pretty satisfied. I don't think there's anywhere else on my like there's no other places. Like I've explored all the places at this point. Looking for evidence. The places where there's like civilization, right? At least all the places I've found in the game that are like that so far. So we got even more evidence now to turn in at the UC Vigilance. We'll head back there next episode. We'll check in with Commander Ikande. We'll check in with Lieutenant Toft, I believe her name is. Right? Yes, Lieutenant Toft. We'll hopefully get more of her backstory because we haven't found out like how she went from being a Crimson Fleet pirate to joining SysDef. Like we haven't figured out the reason she hates pirates yet, which we've been trying to get at. But there's no way she keeps it from me after I turn in this mountain of evidence I have for her. We'll do all that at the start of the next video. I have my freedom now, so this is as good a spot to end as any, and I'll do some inventory management between videos, so hopefully we can make sure that this save file is stable and ready to go for the rest of this amazing game. Thank you everyone for watching. As always, have a fantastic day.